Yo, what's up, guys? This is a Kickback. We're here for another one.
Another one.
That hot ones though.
Yeah.
Fuck me up, bro.
The next day or the first day?
The day after.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really hurt.
I bet. Well, for me it was stomach. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, stomach.
It wasn't the ass.
Oh no. It was both. I guess.
Yeah. Burn for you.
I wish instead of taking like a lot of like runny shits, you can just take one big ass running shit. Just get it over with.
Then you were running.
Hey, bro. That shit.
But then again, you drank hella milk.
That shit had me running.
So you drank hella liquids.
At the end. The only time I drank milk was at the end.
Yeah,
the last it was
one.
like 4 or 5 cups. Yikes.
The last one didn't hit me as hard, but I only took like 2 or 3 bites at max.
I slathered mine up, cuz.
I was like, after I did number 7, I think it was like that.
Yeah.
Because we were like, yo, this ain't right. Like, put some more. And that was like instant regret. Like, that was 15 minutes of pain.
No, yeah. You were stalling hardcore.
On 8.
And I took Iris's chicken, eating it, waiting for the next one.
I couldn't get over the burn. Like, it was still, like, just on fire. And I was like, stop, dog.
Well, for those people that watched the video, whenever I exited the frame, I ran out the house to spit out the last bite of chicken. I could not fucking... I couldn't swallow. I couldn't chew it. As soon as that hot sauce... Dude, almost threw up because I spit it out so quick.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
It is.
And by now, people would have seen the video, so...
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. If you didn't already.
You'll be down for another one?
I mean, yeah, just not soon.
Just not soon?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we still got some sauces left.
I still got it wrapped up in the fridge.
So if anyone wants on,
yeah,
try some of the hottest chicken in the world. I'd say like hottest 2 or 3.
Hottest sauce in the world.
Yeah, hottest sauce in the world.
Yeah, you can put it on whatever.
Yeah.
It ain't gotta be chicken.
Yeah, we do whatever you want. Just as long as you eating that hot sauce. Just eat the hot sauce. Like you'll get more props.
Like a small thing of this. Like cut up like 3 or 4 pieces of steak. Nice cooked steak. Slather that bitch.
I'm saying just shot glass the hot sauce, bro.
You'd probably die. At least with the last 2, you would definitely suffer some major heartburn.
So if anyone wants major heartburn, hit us up. We still got the sauce.
Yeah, for sure. Then for me, I'm just going to say and reiterate this again.
Mm.
It's funny because I tapped out, but then I bit the last one, and I was like...
So you didn't technically tap out?
No, but like it was
you just said you were done.
So much pain.
It was.
That like you're just, I was like, Maria might be right, dog. Because she tapped out. And I was just like, I don't know if I can. But then it went away.
No, I'm glad you did.
Then it went away, so I was like, I'm good. I could take 3 bites, 2 bites max.
We were scooping that fucking ice cream, bro. No, we were shoveling that shit.
That thing was gone. I remember like brushing my ice cream up against like one of y'all's arm. I was like, dog, it's so hot.
It's still going.
I had to just keep going. It was mad.
Yeah.
It was mad.
So for anyone listening, if you want any tips, just get something cold and leave it on your tongue for as long as you can.
Find something that won't melt that fast. The ice.
They said ice. I didn't try the ice.
It burnt more. I felt like it gave me like. Ice? Yeah, I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And then like the ice cream, it worked really good for like 2 seconds, and then it was like
it melted.
The heat just blasted.
Back.
Yeah, basically.
It was a quick little escape though, so it was a good little quick escape, but quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the burn lasted 20 minutes. That escape was just...
that shit was fun.
It might have been 55 seconds of escape altogether. But I felt like every time I did it, my head hurt worse. Like, escape hot. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like,
The worst part was, like, getting the hot sauce around my eyes. It didn't, like, get in, but, like, it touched my skin, like, around my eye.
I bet that burns still.
You
could feel the heat.
That shit was wild. Anyone that wants on, let us know.
Yeah.
I'll eat it with you.
I think I might, but just don't do it, like, next week. Maybe like give it a month,
or the week after that one.
Yeah, just give me like I need to forget about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that reminds me. The next day, we did Hot Ones the next day. I asked Gio and Heather, which Gio's my brother-in-law and Heather's sister-in-law, if they want to try. Well, I asked everyone if they want to try. Those are the only two people that I, that actually did. So
and what they try though? All of them?
The bomb. Just the bomb.
The bomb is pretty fire.
Just the bomb.
That was my worst one.
Bro, just the memories itself, as I was trying to pour it on the chicken, I was fucking shaking like that. I was like, fuck. Why am I doing this?
PTSD.
Like, my asshole doesn't hurt enough already?
PTSD, dog.
No, but Heather ran around. I don't know. She turned red. I don't know if she got that little wheezy teardrop, but props to Gio, because he just sat down and fucking took it like a man.
No drink?
No drink.
What his
he was sweating. He was sweating. Don't get me wrong. He was sweating. Like, you could see a little glaze going. But he just sat there. Like, I like, no reaction. I was like this.
And it was, like, basically poured on. Mm-hmm. Like, and then he just...
Mm-hmm. It was a chicken nugget, so he just, like, downed it. I don't know if he chewed or anything, because I was
worried. He swallowed, that's why.
Yeah, maybe. It could have been. He could have been a fucking
We need these answers.
Like, loopholes, bro. That shit just would have went down and just missed it.
I tried a loophole, and it just instead burned the shit out of my tongue. Like, I was like, my lips ain't gonna touch it. Like, we talked about it. The Squidward bite.
I remember that. The Squidward bite.
So, I was just like, and then, like, my tongue was just like, fire.
Yeah.
It was, now that I'm over it, though, it wasn't that bad. It was just...
I need 3 months to get over it, but it wasn't that
bad. No. I didn't say 3 months. I said 8 months. Oh, we just did it last...
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Saturday.
I was thinking 3 weeks.
No. I said
month.
Just 1 month. But, if someone shows up, I just have to fucking do it.
I'll do it.
I'm not going to sit here on camera and not do it while other people are doing it.
Fuck. Oh, like, Wade, is... You remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Kick flip your way on out of here, bro. He's like... Just fucking chilling like that.
So, that hot sauce, was it hotter than Hades?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We haven't covered Hades yet. And we won't.
And on that note, we're covering Greek mythology. For today's episode.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to hit on.
Is it technically Greek, or is it kind of everything mythology? Depending on what story we tell?
I definitely wouldn't say anything.
Should we say we're covering Greek gods?
Greek, Roman.
Greco-Roman?
Greek or Roman.
Oh. Because I feel like Greco-Roman is a thing or something.
I mean, it's both of them combined, so I should have just said that.
Made more sense.
Idiot.
Don't mind us. We're drinking like we have
thirsty,
eaten a wing or something. Yeah, I'm just thirsty as shit. That grape summer smash. Whatever. But we're gonna cover.
It says Greek right there, bro.
I don't know.
What you mean?
I'm just saying, like, when I did a lot of research on this shit, most of it was the same shit with a tweak in the story. And they're like Greek, Roman, fucking theology, fucking mythology. I don't know, like a bunch of just random fucking things, and I'm like,
yo,
what story do I tell?
I don't want to be responsible for giving y'all a Roman mythology when I specifically said Greek, bro.
For sure, bro.
Not cool.
Exactly.
Not cool.
I'm looking out for them. And you. I just want to clarify for the people.
Appreciate it.
I'm the voice of the people.
The voice.
Okay, the people and me see eye to eye a lot of the times.
Okay.
So,
congratulations.
We're gonna, from now on, what the people say is
I'm shooting straight for now on.
And these people will love it. I feel like I've shot straight for a while. Just turned it.
You just turned it.
Yeah. But no, I'm covering Kronos.
Okay.
Kronos. And then I'm going to cover Pandora.
Cool.
And you got a couple for us?
Yes, I got Medusa. The story of Medusa.
Snake bitch.
And this one's not a god, but I'm pretty sure it's still a Greek story. Sisyphus, the story of Sisyphus.
Story of syphilis.
Gang, gang.
Did you know I was gonna say that? Like when you covered it, you're like, someone's gonna make a syphilis joke. Or did you make a syphilis joke when you read it?
No. I was just like, this is a weird ass name for this guy or any guy.
A lot of them are
for
weird.
anyone. Yeah.
When I try to read these, because there's no way I'm gonna remember these or be able to pronounce these.
Yeah.
I've been out of school for a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't fucked with Greek mythology since I had to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we're back, and Kronos.
Yeah.
Was it? No, not as great as Snake Bitch, Medusa. Medusa, that.
Hey, Medusa.
Medusa, that. You see us in the street, you better hit us with a Medusa, that.
Medusa.
I will give you a free gift card if you do that.
Yeah, that's definitely got to get you something if you pull that out.
For sure. I don't even care if it's Jose.
You get caught off guard so bad.
So bad.
Medusa.
Yeah, I feel.
We got to make that a thing.
Peak life.
Yeah, definitely got to make that a thing, I guess.
Yeah, but Snake Bitch Medusa.
Yeah, that's who.
We know the stone story.
Yeah, I'm covering today. I think everyone knows who she is, and I at least did not know how she became or her origin story. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I decided to dig in that story. Like I said, Medusa's pretty much everywhere still for being like a Greek and old time goddess or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
she's Versace or some shit like that.
But it's like a cool drawing.
Everywhere. Yeah, it was dope as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Don't you have one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
It's a pretty dope.
Remember that.
I didn't even think it was gonna come that good.
Posting it. You know, all I really know about Medusa, you know, like you said about Kronos, you went in pretty much blind.
Yeah.
Only thing I really know is turns people to stone. You look at that hole, and then eye to eye, never. And something about an island with two other people and hella snakes.
Fair enough.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know nothing in between. Yeah. So I'm sure the listeners only know the stone nigga.
Yeah.
So enlighten us.
Yes.
It was a dark and stormy. That would have been great.
Well, actually, the story starts off on a bright, nice day, a day of celebration, celebrating Athena.
The god?
The god Athena?
Goddess, I should say.
So there's a parade going on in some town or something. And she was in that parade, and she was actually like, I don't want to say a priest, but she was definitely like in the church and shit. You know what I mean?
Was she like a regular nigga at this time?
Yes, regular woman.
Yeah. Nah, I was like, how can I take that to a woman? You know, like, I'd be like Chico or Chica, but it was already, you know what I'm saying? I can't take it there, so.
Yeah.
This woman, yes.
Yeah, so she's a member of the church or something around those lines, and
I didn't know that.
Her and her other churchgoer people,
the homies,
fellow of the church or something, they all made like a grand, beautiful, decorated cloth for the statue of Athena that they're going to the parade, like, is going to end at the temple.
Yeah.
So, and, you know, they're going to bestow upon the statue some beautiful clothing for Athena. And
I don't like that. That's not my style.
Well, Medusa, like, really fucked with Athena, like...
So did she make this clothes?
She never met her, you know what I mean? But she just liked her ideas of, like...
Like us with the president?
Like, way... like, I guess.
You never meet this nigga, but you like what he does. Not this one, I'm just saying.
I never think of that, but, like, liked what she represented.
That's my god.
Kind of like bravery and kind of, like, enlightenments and all that shit.
Well, did Medusa make the clothes? Or was it all the homies?
All the homies, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, alright. Just had to clarify that.
But apparently, and this is just what I got, you know, all stories are different, like how you told me.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. But during the parade, apparently someone bumped into her and groped her titties.
Ooh.
But, like, she turned around, and he was gone.
Oh,
yeah, it was
ghost titty grab.
Disappeared. Yeah, ghost titty grab.
Hell yeah.
Medusa, and she felt very uneasy after that. As anyone would.
If a ghost grabbed my dick, I feel weird. I wouldn't want to sleep at night. I saw a haunted house too.
Yo, that felt kind of good, bro. Do it again, ghost.
Hold hands with the demon under the bed.
Holding hands with the demon under the bed. I like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
You gotta make friends with you.
It's my album cover.
Yeah, but they made it up to the celebration, but she was still mad and like very irritated, just like her whole mood like changed.
Yeah,
you get me? So after the celebration, she was at the temple still of Athena, like big old statue and shit in the middle, and she was just admiring her and what she represented and shit, which, like I said, bravery and like empowering shit and all that, whatever.
I am goddess. Hear me roar.
Yeah, and apparently she was a sexy little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like she always got unwanted.
Oh, she had them curves?
Yeah, curves.
Oh, okay.
Luscious locks.
Luscious locks.
You know what I'm saying? So
a bosom?
She got like unwanted attention and shit. So
Athena or Medusa?
Pervert. No, Medusa.
Okay.
Yeah. So apparently over there they had like a sword for a ritual. And she's like, you know what? I don't want this attention. Fuck this hair. Cut off all... Like, she was going to cut off all her hair.
Yeah.
Just because she didn't like the...
Had those locks.
Unwanted attention that...
Those lovely lady locks.
Yeah. And as she was about to cut them, she heard a voice saying, like, why would you ruin your best features and shit? And, like, she turned around and she saw who it was. And it was Poseidon. So, Poseidon was like...
My dog's kid.
Yo, I fucks with those locks. You better keep them bitches on. Like, I've been looking at you. That ghost titty?
That was me.
It was me.
Felt that water? Saw that stain?
Yeah, so, from there, he, like, took the sword from her and did his...
He unsheathed it?
Did his little thing, A lot of times in all these stories, there's rape, so... It feels weird saying it and even just talking about a story that has it, but
that's my dog's kid that just raped him. That's Kronos' kid.
Yeah. Well,
he said, I'm gonna rape this bitch.
Well, in Greek mythology, it's everywhere, for sure. So
they all crazy. So
Poseidon raped Medusa, and whenever she, like, I guess she, like, fainted or something, but whenever she came back or was walking out, she, like, confessed to, like, a high priest, and, like, instead of having sympathy for her, she's like, yo, you broke sacred tradition. You defiled Athena's temple, dog.
Having sex in here?
And, like,
not with Athena?
Kicked her out, yeah. And, like, just, like, banished her from the church or whatever. Yeah, she ran. And, I don't know, by the time she got home, she would, like, looked in a puddle. And she saw her reflection. And she saw, like, snakes and shit. And she's like, what the fuck? And she looked back at the church she was running from. And she saw, like, a path of stone people that turned into stone from looking at her, like, run and probably crying. So a lot of people don't know if, like, it was Athena that cursed her and gave her that hair and the death stone stare or whatever, or
that's a pretty powerful fire ass thing,
or if it was like just her hatred of Poseidon, the gods, and I guess the church of what happens and shit. So people don't know if, like, her hatred made her, like, just, like, transform, I guess, eternally.
I think I'm gonna.
That, you know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna go with the Athena cursed her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it was in her temple, and she did, like, get accused of
more than the human just transformed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll go with that.
Okay. All right. I just believe that more.
We're shooting straight with the people.
That's what I'm saying. For the people, by the people, for us.
Yeah, so, she couldn't live anywhere anymore without turning into stone. So apparently she grew wings, because she had wings too and shit. She just flew and flew and flew until she couldn't no more and ended up on, like, this small-ass island. Rocky Island. It's Island, bruv.
You do this all the time, bruv. Make me come up in here like I don't know English. I love that.
Yeah. So, she went into a cave, and apparently there were two... Because Medusa's not a god. She's mortal.
Yeah, she's Hercules-ish.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
But, so, she saw two other gods that lived in that cage, and One, from what I can remember, she looked like a lady, but she had octopus hair, like tentacle hair.
Bet.
And the other one was the body of a snake with tits. Human face, but like the hood of a cobra.
Not cool. You had me at tits. That's about it.
You had me at tits, but lost me at snake, bitch.
Yeah, no Orochimaru shit.
So, apparently they like discussed some shit, but whenever Medusa tried to speak English or whatever their language was, human language, they like they almost squared up with her, bro.
What you know about this?
So she like, oh my bad, I forgot I had snakes in my hair. So she let the snakes
down.
Transformed her thoughts to the snakes, and the snakes communicated with the lady god snake is
tentacles.
Oh, and the sisters, I can't remember their like individual names, but together they were like Gregorians or something like that. Gregorian.
Honestly, like sounds Star Wars.
It might be.
Greek gods are Star Wars. Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, but they let her stay, even though they kind of didn't like each other at first, and then after a while, because they didn't know her story, but they were man eaters, and they lived on that island because stranded ships
would show up all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah,
that's some Promised Neverland shit. I fucks with it.
So murder. She eventually told them her story that she was not always a snake bitch.
Yeah, and
one of them didn't like that.
Yo, you aren't always like this. Square up.
I only fucks with real snakes.
Joe lion ass. Fucking. What do they call her?
Medusa.
No. Damn it.
Gregorians.
No, I was thinking of what they call Hermione.
Hermione.
Because she's half Muggle.
A mudblood.
Mudblood. Fucking mudblood.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're back from that break. I just covered the Medusan syphilis. Up next, we got Pandora.
Yeah.
In her box.
Jar.
Box.
Yeah. Well.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Pandora in her watermelon.
That's for sure. That's my bad.
Oh man.
With Pandora and her watermelon. Now that's all I can think about it. Pandora's story
I didn't know about it until yesterday.
Okay, well, basically, one of Kronos' sons is instructed by his other son to create her. And she is being regarded as the first woman created. Yeah, mortal woman created.
First, but by a god, first person created without sex.
They don't go into that.
I don't think it's the first person ever created.
This is where it ties into being Eve, not person, just woman. First mortal woman, and this is how they tie her to Eve. Basically, I guess before the Earth was populated with humans and shit, she was the first one sent there.
Yeah.
As a woman that could reproduce, this and that. She's not really a god. It's more of a mythical human.
She's just a person made by
basically. Gods. Yeah, basically. Okay. And just because we did do a little pre-banter about Eve. I asked you if you knew about the Eve thing, and that's where it just pertains to where the comparison is made.
Yeah.
But basically, there's the name Hephaestus. You want to give it a shot? Hephaestus. That's even better. I'm not good with that. Yeah. She's the one that he was the one instructed by Zeus to.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh, let me go over the box too, because that's an important part. It's not a box. It's a jar.
What is that?
Fuck that picture. That picture isn't color. That is wrong.
What's the date on that picture?
Let me find another picture, dog. Look at that. That's a jar.
Big ass jar.
I'm just saying, look at that jar, dog. It's a jar. Basically, where box came from is when it's broken down into like Roman, or I can't remember exactly what it's translated into. Translates to box. Jar to box. So that's just where Pandora's box comes in, you know. Yeah. We get the Pineapple Express line. You know, Pandora doesn't go back in the box. She only comes out. You know. So basically, she gets casted to Earth with the jar. Do you know why?
I feel like what I got, or I mean, you know, I didn't take no notes, but what I heard is different from your story.
Okay, go. Yeah, because there's multiple stories.
Okay,
I want to hear this.
I'm gonna start from the beginning of mine. Apparently,
well, there was more to mine, but I just
Well, from what I heard, Zeus had a feud with a mortal many times, and he was a trickster or whatever. And like I guess I can't remember. Zeus cursed him or killed him, but he had a brother, and he warned his dead or cursed brother warned his alive brother that Zeus was coming. He just to be careful. Don't take any gifts from him. Don't take anything from him.
Yeah.
So Zeus plotted. Yeah, with
things. Yeah, I kind of skipped that.
They made her. They made her curious. They made her witty, like a smart mouth kind of. From what I hear,
sassy.
There you go.
That's what I had it. They gave her a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just naming off a couple things that I could remember.
Yeah, I had it written down somewhere.
So
right here, a lot of them. Aphrodite gave her something. Athena taught her needleworking. A bunch of random shit. That's
perfect wife.
That's really what I got. Hermes gave her a shameless mind and a deceitful nature. My dog Hermes, he was on Futurama. Yeah, I mean, he hooking everybody up. Athena clothed her.
Nice.
Elegant.
Yeah. Gave her Medusa's sweater.
And then Hermes gives this woman a name.
Pandora.
Which means, all gift or all giving.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I forgot about that fact.
Yeah, that I just skipped over that, to be honest. I just got when she went to Earth, and basically they gave her the jar and was like, you can't fucking open this shit. Don't open this shit. And the curiosity got the best of her. Same thing with the apple.
Oh. Okay.
When Eve, yo, don't eat this one, dog. Don't do it. But she's like, that bitch must taste fire.
So your story didn't end up with her marrying anyone?
No, well, it was in there, but I kind of just went through that. I focused on Kronos, and as we reiterated earlier, the timing was not good for our researching.
Yeah,
it was literally next day, let's get it.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to include a lot into it, but yeah, no. Go for it. Yeah, fill it in, because that's the parts I skipped.
Yeah, so after the gods made Pandora, they also gave her the box, which didn't have anything good in it, and it was intended to...
A snake, supposedly.
It was intended to release evil on everyone.
Mankind.
Because
she was sent to Earth.
Yeah. So how it went down was Zeus came to the brother that was alive, and he's like, yo, I know me and your brother had beef. That was a long time ago. I'm over it. Here's my apology gift. And it was Pandora. He said, this was one of my side bitches, but my wife's getting a little bit too mad, so I got to give it to you. And, he's like, I don't know.
I don't want to take care of this bitch.
And Pandora, I guess, convinced him to be like, yo, suck your dick, what's that?
I just want to know.
So
she was 30 in God years.
So you can be like, you know what? I kind of need my dick sucked.
This bitch is on my nerves.
I'll marry her. Zeus was like, all right, bet I'll be back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes pass, he comes back, and they get married the same day and everything, and
how other bitch.
Marriage is always good in the beginning, but after a while the relationship got stale. He got tired of her curiosity ass asking, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this?
And Zeus don't play that shit.
Yeah, well, not Zeus, but the
oh yeah. Sorry, I had Zeus in my head.
The husband got tired of it, and he didn't do nothing, but he was just growing more annoyed. And apparently the jar was low-key whispering only to Pandora to open it.
Yeah.
What if we open this and something badass happens?
Those people were onto something, because that's how I would have been.
Yeah.
I would have cursed y'all.
So, yeah, like the jar was basically talking to her. I mean, the guy, you know, apparently there was like an altercation between both of them. And she's like, I want to open it. And the guy's like, don't fucking open it, man. And, you know, he ended up snapping
the lid.
Yeah.
The lid.
Yeah.
I think of Patrick.
And how she gets to opening it is he got tired of her, like, actually fucking with it. So he, like, took it to the woods and hid it somewhere. And apparently she wanted to go look for the jar, but she gave her husband the excuse of, like, oh, I'm going to go berry picking or some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And she went to go look
Classic
for the jar.
women.
And then she opened it. You got anything on after she opens it?
Yeah, it releases... Well, supposedly there was a snake in there, right? And, you know, it slithered out, and that was supposedly the plagues. The dread, basically evil. You know, all the sinister shit was cast upon the earth.
Yeah.
For her opening the jar.
Yeah.
And she's just responsible for the misery that happens on earth to everybody, you know.
Yeah.
That's basically where I ended at.
Yeah.
You know,
your story more like relates to Adam and Eve,
and that's what it was going for.
Than what I heard, because like they did mention it from where I heard it from, but like it didn't.
They didn't translate it for it.
First woman or
anything
like that.
It's weird the way it did see that, you know, like just one of these lines.
But there's a bunch of different like stories of the same shit, so I can't even.
Theogony.
Oh yeah,
you know
that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, like there's some just random ass shit. Pythios. They're just all. I kind of left the other ones over there because I was like, I'm only picking one fucking story. Yeah. Because it was just too confusing.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I do like about Pandora.
Is that ass?
No. is we get, you know, and the Chronos and just all mythology and in general as we get these jokes we have now. And it's just nice to have a relation to them.
Yeah.
You know, with like Christmas, Saturn, Chronos, Father Time. Like, I like that.
Yeah. I like the stories too. I mean, the stories can be.
I like Pandora Box.
Great, yeah.
I like Pineapple Express lines.
Well, I'm guessing you're done with Pandora. I had one little thing to add.
Go ahead. It probably just went over my head too.
It might have. I don't know. But they opened the box or jar, and, you know, shit was flying everywhere. That shit was flying everywhere. And, you know, they tried to close it, and by the time they closed it, there was only one thing left in there, and it was hope.
On the edge.
I forgot, like, to me, that's like an important part.
I forgot about that, and that's on the edge of the box, like holding on right here. Yeah. I remember that. It just went over the head. I forgot about that.
and one of the gods put it in there for whenever all that bad shit happens, like hope will get you through all the bad shit.
But it was never released,
which is crazy.
But it was never released.
Yeah.
So there is no hope.